All right. If you think that we were going to see rates go down, we're probably not going to see it. Inflation reports came out a tick higher, which gives every excuse to the Fed to say, no, we're going to hold tight on rates. Could they drop rates? Absolutely. But this report here from the Scotsman's Guide, which is a lender's rag, it's a news portal for loan officers so they keep in touch with what's going on in the market, just like I'm trying to keep you in touch with what's going on in the real estate market. Let me be your expert. Real estate June inflation report may have shut the door on Fed rate cut in July. Inflation accelerated in June as impacts on tariffs began to seep in consumer prices. Consumer prices dimming the odds of interest rate cuts by the Fed this month. CPI rose to 2.7 annually in June, following a 2.3 in May. Core inflation, which excludes the more volatile foods, energy categories, clocked at 2.9 the 12-month period ending in June, a slight uptick in 2.8. While headline inflation 2.7, the line was with analyst predictions. Economists polled Dow Jones have expected slightly higher 3% core inflation reading. What this tells us is everything that I spoke about yesterday about inflation coming down, job reports doing good, the stock market doing great. Home prices will continue to stagnate. Home sales will continue to stagnate until we lower prices. Yes, we still have houses going pending. We still have houses closing. We still have more and more inventory showing up. Houses are staying on market longer, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, 90 days on market. Clayton Road, this one should have sold within the first month if it was priced correctly. I don't think this is priced correctly even in a hot market. This is on Clayton Road, which is a little bit more country. It's 97 days on market, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,600 square feet, built in 1900. I don't think it's 1900, but what do I know? I've actually been in this property before. 5 or 6 years ago when it was first for sale. Looks like they updated it. It's nice, but it's not worth 1.75 because the exterior looks like trash. Yeah, I remember this. Crazy. Yeah. Here's the thing. The square footage justifies the price based on comps, but not the condition. The external condition is a huge turnoff. If I come up to a house and it's $1.75 million, even though it's pretty inside, I want this thing to look like a Taj Mahal, like a newer home. They don't have this thing priced right. That's my thoughts on this one. We have 74 homes that are on market over 90 days right now throughout Santa Clara County. Pricing is really important. Stress of the week. This is in San Jose, not my listing. Mid-Pine on market 5 days. If I was a bank-owned home mitigation officer, I would be really pissed off if I saw this because this is a bank-owned property. It's listed nice. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but the condition inside is crap. They didn't take professional photos. If you're selling a property, especially at $1 million, spend the money to get this thing looking nice. Granted, people are still living there. Probably really hard to get decent photos or have a photographer come in since it's bank owned, and it also has solar and it's paid off. The whole home requires minimum maintenance since it has concrete floors. Bottom line is this is a non-maintained house. It has original kitchen, funky floors, updated the bathroom years ago, but they used the wrong tile. The backyard's overgrown, not maintained. This overhang thing needs to be taken down. And it looks like they use the garage as a playroom. So this one's going to go pretty quick though, I think. We'll see. And Santa Clara, or the Bay Area, we have 68 total bank-owned homes for sale. We talked about this one already. Look, if you're thinking about selling your house, get this list going. It's important for you to have your house looking nice. Get all the repairs done before you go on market so that buyers have no reason to come back to you and say, you didn't tell me about this crack in the wall or this broken dishwasher. Fix it. You're asking for $1 million, fix the little things, right? Download this inspection report. This doesn't take the place of a home inspector. You want a third-party, unbiased guy come in and take a look at every little nuance about your house and show what's wrong with it. Fix those things before he comes in, and then also disclose it. Download it today. Homes for sale near Apple. This one right here is brand new on market, not my listing. Shasta Drive, 2.28 million, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, built in 1959 with almost 2,000 square feet. And it is walking distance to Apple. Got the retro green going on, kind of like that. It's a very thin looking galley kitchen. But look, they updated it nice. This looks like somebody actually updated it and lived in it. They didn't really flip it. You can tell because there's no canned lighting. The walls are beige, which I'm a fan of. I like the really light tone of it. You can see here that they fixed up this little area right here, but they painted it. They made it look nice. Lots of pictures, but they don't have a floor plan. It's worth $2.5 million. Spend the money, put a floor plan on it. On Dana Street, this is a Mountain View home of the week. Calling all investors. This is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 863 square feet. You're buying the lot, and the lot's tiny, 2,500 square feet. So this one's going to be a little bit more difficult to build on. I don't think it's worth $1.5 million. But it's close to Mountain View downtown, Castro Street. It's nice because you get homes that are close to downtown. And if you're a dual income, no children, this is a perfect house for you because you don't really have a lot of maintenance. They flipped the hell out of this thing. But again, 2 bedrooms. It's kind of hard to sell 2 bedrooms these days just for resale. And the 40-day on market. We're slightly ticking up. We're still continuing to tick up on the 40 days on market. 90 days on market is holding pretty steady. It's July, right? I don't think it's a big deal. We're not seeing major upticks in bank-owned properties, so it's nothing to worry about. Weekly home sales for San Jose. Inventory is growing, but it's still not where it needs to be. We still need to be about 1,000, but I think we're close to a balanced market right now because the interest rates are keeping buyers from coming into the market. Same thing with Santa Clara County. We're not where we're supposed to be at 2,000, but we're at about 1,300. Houses are selling quick if you price it right. If it's priced for the condition and the location, your house is going to sell quickly. If you have it overpriced based on comps from April, prices have come down, right? Santa Clara County average sales prices peaked in March and dipped in April. Same thing with the median price. We actually peaked in May, but prices are coming down.